Hello, welcome everyone to another episode of Songs with Top. I'm sitting down each Wednesday evening to play some songs for you on Facebook. I can't play live as much as I would love to, so I'm using these opportunities to play a couple of songs for you. And I'm gonna start off with a song about the Camino de Santiago today, because today is the theme is the Camino de Santiago. So all the songs today are gonna be about the walking experience on the Camino. And the first one is just called Walking the Camino. She was walking the Camino, we both on the trail of God, doing 46 Ks a day, which to me seemed kind of odd. Head full of knots, slow down and take a rest, I said. What are you running away from? Well, nothing at all, she said, and hastened by. I could tell just where she came from. And God was never far away. Some of all the pilgrims along that way with the freedom to be good, granted only for a while, as we well understood. And I tried to explain my religion to her, taking beauty while beauty lasts, and the two of us are healed. Things disappeared when she ignored what I said, and she held on to that Bible in her hand. Picked up speed and I understood we would never understand. And Jesus dwelled along that way, because we resurrected him every day with a freedom, oh, to be good, granted only for a while, as we well understood. God was never far away. Some of all the pilgrims along that way with a freedom to be good, granted only for a while, well, as we well understood. Some of all the pilgrims along that way with a freedom to be good, granted only for a while, as we well understood. She was walking the Camino. She was walking the Camino. Oh, oh, she was walking the Camino. Oh, oh. Walking the Camino. Guten Abend, Rolf. Guter Takt. Hey, danke schön. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Du hast eine gute Woche. Es frage ich immer, habt ihr eine gute Woche? Es ist Mittwoch. Da kann man gut abschätzen, ob die gut läuft. So today is the theme of the show today is the Camino de Santiago. So these are all songs that I wrote on the Camino while I walked the Camino, or they were inspired by my walk on the Camino. And my first album, which I'm celebrating 10-year anniversary this year, it came out 10 years ago, it's called The Road to Salamanca. Actually, on the cover of that album, you can see me walking on the Camino de Santiago. This is just shortly after Leon. And Road to Salamanca is also a song about the Camino Via de la Plata, a different Camino. So this album was very influenced by the Camino de Santiago. And to celebrate it even further, next week I'm going to play the complete album, The Road to Salamanca. So if you would like to hear that live, it's going to be for the first time ever. Tune in next Wednesday for Facebook Live. I'm going to do the whole thing from start to finish. Yeah. And this week, I'm going to give away 3 copies of this CD of my debut album, Road to Salamanca. I'm going to give away 3 CDs. And yeah, you can win one of those 3. And how can you do that? It's very easy. I just played you that song, Walking the Camino. And I made a video for it. And I'm going to post that video in the comments of this show right now. If I can manage this technically, sometimes it's a bit difficult for me. And if you share this video on Facebook and tag a friend, then I will see that. And of all the people who do it, I will give away 3 CDs to 3 of those people. And maybe you're one of them, maybe you're lucky. So if you want to participate, here's the link to the video for Walking the Camino, and share it with a friend. Oh, I posted you the wrong link. Wait a minute, I have to correct that. That is not correct. So Camino Trailhead. I have to Google myself here. This is not very live. Alright, let's see if we find it. Yes, there it is. And I'm gonna share the link here. Copy. Alright, so I'm gonna post you the correct link. And I hope this will work now. Okay. Let's see. Eduardo is watching. Hello, hola Eduardo. Fatima, nice to see you. Thank you very much. You're writing Linda. I think this is Spanish for nice or beautiful. Thank you very much. So I posted you the link for the video. Share the video on your page and tag a friend who is also into walking or who likes the Camino de Santiago. And if you do that, then you have a chance to win my CD, The Road to Salamanca. The winners I will announce next week when I play the whole album live on Facebook here. Every week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. I'm live. So, okay, enough talking. I'll play the next song about the Camino de Santiago. And this one is a very new song. Well, not that new. It actually came out in 2018, so I wrote it. It doesn't matter when I wrote it. You guys probably hear it for the first time. And it's a song about walking through the beautiful city of Madrid. And that's why the song is called Walking Around Madrid. Sun is beating down, I forgot my hat. I'm gonna get a stroke if I walk around like that. Old man in the bar starts his day with a glass of red. He's pointing to a chair and motions for me to sit. Walking round Madrid, oh, I'm just walking round Madrid. girl from LA. Her name's Maria, hands out cañas and pinchos at the cerveceria. Used to work in TV, but she never fit. Now she's stuck in Spain, but she don't mind a bit. Walking round Madrid, oh, she's just walking round Madrid. Sometimes life takes a turn, sometimes it sheds a different light. Sometimes all that you do is go on until you get it right. Evening falls and they get ready for the night. Dresses, skirts and legs in the evening light. Hard to keep my head straight, for they're quite a sight. Feeling like a bud when the street lights get lit. Oh, walking round Madrid. Pedro calls, he's got a new guitar. Wants to play some tunes and Malasagna. We're singing at Maria's, wishing this was all we did. If life was a song, then this could be our hit. Walking round Madrid, whoa, walking round Madrid, oh, just walking round Madrid. Walking around Madrid. Let me know, when have you been to Madrid? Or do you want to go sometime in the future? I can highly recommend it. And if you go there, then spend some time walking, just, without plans for museums or sites. Just walk around the city. It's beautiful. Alright. By the way, this song is one of many walking songs on my album Keep Walking. Has a lot of songs about the Camino on that CD. But I was previously talking about this album, The Road to Salamanca. And the next song I want to play for you is the title track from this album. It's called Road to Salamanca. And I wrote it, when I was walking on the Camino Via de la Plata, which is one of the longest caminos in Spain. And basically, Salamanca is halfway. So when you reach Salamanca, you're halfway done, and you only have 3 more weeks to walk. So it's 6 weeks all in all. And shortly before reaching Salamanca, I wrote this song, Road to Salamanca. It's called like this. Chasing moments and sacred places when we don't have a word to say. I'm headed north towards another day of solitude, the twinkle of an eye along the way. Dust and boots of leather, two birds of one feather. Spring just kissed the earth awake. I got all the time there is to take from the town of Villafranca on the road to Salamanca. Think I'll walk a while with you. Think I'll walk a while with you. I left Sevilla about a week ago today, because the women there are deadly to the eye. You lose yourself within the black eyes of an Andalusian girl, and you never get away alive. Dust and boots of leather, two birds of one feather. Spring just kissed the earth awake, bringing all the love there is to make from the town of Villafranca on the road to Salamanca. Think I'll walk a while with you. Think I'll walk a while with you. Oh, oh, yeah. Spring just kissed the earth away. I got all the time there is to take from the town of Villafranca on the road to Salamanca. Think I'll walk a while, 'cause spring just kissed the earth away. I got all the time there is to take from the town of Villafranca on the road to Salamanca. Think I'll walk a while with you. Oh, I think I'll walk a while with you. Yeah, walk a while with you. Road to Salamanca. Yeah, that song from my debut album, The Road to Salamanca, also featured on Keep Walking, because this is all walking songs, and I thought, hey, I want to re-record this one. It's a nice walking song. So it appears here in a different version, and you get two versions of Road to Salamanca if you are into this sort of things, to collecting different versions of songs. Yeah, I just told you the story of walking the Via de la Plata. That was back in 2013, a couple of years back. And I went to Spain to walk in spring, and it was still wintry here in Berlin. And people were saying like, oh, that was so cool for you to go to Spain. Well, we had winter and snow and ice and cold here. And I came back and I said, you know, guys, you had the ice and cold here, and all that stuff came down as rain in Spain. So you always imagine when you go to Spain, it's only going to be sunny and very, very holiday, very much a holiday vibe. But in that spring it was very rainy. It was wet and water all the way through. So it was kind of hard to motivate yourself, because I didn't want to go back, after 2 weeks and say, I stopped walking the Camino because the weather wasn't good. So I felt like I had to go on walking, at least for myself. And I motivated myself by writing a song that made me go on walking. That song is called Keep Walking. Also the title track of my walking song album, Keep Walking. It goes like this. When the wind knocks you off the road, when the rain weighs down on your load, keep walking, keep walking. When you're reeling from side to side, oh, when the day turns into the night, keep walking, keep walking. Oh, people, what you gonna do? Oh, when the world's dead set on being in your way, you got to see it through. Oh, what you gonna do? Yeah. When the sirens sing their song, sweet honey dripping off of their tongues, keep walking, just keep walking. Oh, and when the city's made of gold, open gates to fortunes untold, keep walking. Oh, won't you keep walking? Oh, brother, what you gonna do? Ooh. Oh, when the world's dead set on being in your way, you gotta see it through. Oh, 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 what you gonna do? When they point their fingers at you, shake their heads, don't get what you do, keep walking, keep walking. Oh, when your feet get stuck in the mud, when your tiredness is all that you got, keep walking. Oh, won't you keep walking? What you gonna do? Ooh. Oh, when the world's dead set on being in your way, you gotta see it through. Oh, people, what you gonna do? Oh, when the world's dead set on being in your way, you gotta see it through. Oh, won't you keep walking? Oh, won't you keep walking? Yeah, won't you keep walking? Oh, yeah. Woo. Keep walking. Hey Sandro, schön, dass du da bist. Sandro, machst du? Auch da, cool. Alles klar in Saathain. Ich freue mich, dass ihr ein Konzert mit Jason McNiff gebucht habt. Es wird großartig. Okay, cool. So there was another song from the Camino de Santiago called Keep Walking. And I have one more song for you guys. And the last one is kind of the last one. It's not really the last one, but it's sort of the last one that concludes the story of the Camino on this album. And it's the song about arriving in Santiago, which is, a very very emotional and hard to describe moment. It's difficult to describe. When you walk for weeks and you think about, that city all the time, you talk about it with everyone. And to some degree, there are days when you don't mention Santiago, but it's always on your mind because that's your ultimate destination, even if you walk the Camino in stages. So it's a great moment when you arrive there with all the other people coming with their backpacks and their walking sticks. Then everyone goes into the cathedral, and whether you're religious or not doesn't really matter. Everyone ends up in the cathedral for the big pilgrim mass, and that concludes the Camino. And it's I won't say too much about it because either you know what I'm talking about, or you haven't experienced it, maybe not yet, or maybe it's not your kind of thing. But then it's best to see for yourself. Right. So this is the song, City of the Saint. I got a view on the cathedral. I can hear the bells at night, coming on strong like some medieval gong, making me feel alright. And I'm putting up my feet at last, and my boots dry from the rain. Ooh, the city of the saint. I can hear them coming up the stairs now, coming one by one, with a stick and a pack that they carry down this track, through the rain and through the sun. And the whole place shines like a photograph that you put up in a frame. Of the saint. Now in a mess, they're singing songs now. We all find our way to the front row, well, to the best seats, like in every good theater play. And the girls wear next to nothing, now that summer's finally come. You can't be no holy man when they take you by the hand, and that long dark hair undone. And they all walk by, and I try to catch their eye, and I wish that I could paint. Ooh, the city of the saint. Ooh, the city of the saint. Oh, 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 Santiago, Santiago. You city of the saint. City of the Saint. And that song concludes today's today's show concludes the journey on the Camino de Santiago. Hey Uwe, cool, dass du zuschaust. Yeah. And I would like to remind you, if you would like to win a copy of my album The Road to Salamanca, please check the comments. I posted a link to the music video of Walking the Camino. Share this video, in your timeline and tag a friend who might be interested in, the music or the Camino de Santiago. And if you do that, you can win one of 3 copies of the CD, my debut album, The Road to Salamanca. Very influenced by the Camino de Santiago. Alright, that's it for today. As always, if you would like to support me for these Facebook Live shows, you can do so. I will post a link for PayPal. Thank you very much for any support. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next week when I will play the entire album, The Road to Salamanca, from back to finish. I almost said back to finish. From front to back, from start to finish. All right. See you then. Have a great Wednesday and a great week. And hope to see you next week. Right. Bye-bye.